Well, ladies and gentlemen, dorks and mother flowers out there here in the internet. We are back. The crew's back, if you will. It's another week. May is officially out the door, if you will. And we are entering June literally tomorrow. Holy shit. My 20s are coming to an end in a couple of days. The countdown is literally almost here. I'll be 30 on the 27th of June. It is May 31st right now, 2020. This is once again another installment of Around the Point. And I want to say thank you to all you sick, twisted motherflowers out there for tuning in this week. If you are new to the podcast, hit that subscribe button down below on the YouTube channel. Give the video a big old thumbs up, because why the fuck would you not? Share it through social media. Go on, I dare you to. Share it through social media. And a lot of fun stuff. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you want to listen to the podcast on all the audio platforms, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Spotify, we're on Stitcher Radio, TuneIn, Google Podcasts, also over at Anchor.fm, which is an official sponsor of Around the Point. And we're also available over at okfabe.com, where you can listen to all the episodes of Around the Point on the download version, all that fun stuff. Okay? And yeah, and again, as you can tell, it's me, it's Steve, back at it again. I'm almost 30 in a couple of days. Holy shit. I'm welcoming it. I'm embracing it. I'm cutting my hair, by the way, too, real soon. So goodbye long hair in a couple of days, couple of weeks. I don't know. I might geek out at the end. But I am not alone. I'm here joined all the way from Detroit. Detroit versus everybody. The man with the golden charm. The one, the only, Big Mike from Big Mike's Wrestling Recap Show. Big Mike, what's the word, bro? How you been?
Yo, what's going on? I hope everybody is staying safe and, through all these tough times and weird times. Here to talk some wrestling. Keep the peace.
Keep the peace and keep the love and keep that positive energy. Hope everyone is safe still. We're going through this pandemic. We're going through not only that, it feels like it's been forever now with this pandemic. It feels like forever. It's like just when you hear news that all the numbers lowering, again, depending where you're at. Like here in Jersey, we're hearing these talks of the numbers lowering down. We're doing the right thing. What are they calling it? Fighting the curve, bending the curve. I don't know what the fuck they call it, right?
Yeah, bending the curve.
Bending the curve, where we're doing the right moves. Social distancing is working, ladies and gentlemen. So they say, right? They say that, right? And it's like at the same time, for everyone that says that, right? I say to myself, okay, if it's working, it's great and fine and dandy. Right? But does that mean that we should right away reopen the parks, reopen the beaches? Because apparently the Jersey Shore is already open. People are going to the beaches. I got a friend of mine who went to the beach literally yesterday with her boyfriend and some other friends and all that stuff. She's like, you should come. You should be here. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm not stepping in that fucking water. Not anytime soon. Man. I'm not. Listen, I will go at night to the beach. Granted, the beach from where I'm at is like an hour drive or 90-minute drive almost. Believe it or not. So it's like it's far out, bro. It's fucking far out. And honestly, I'm not for it. I'm really, really not. And honestly, I have not been down to the Jersey Shore in like a couple of years now. So it's like, oh no, if you will. But Mike, how have you been? What have you been up to during this whole time? Busy, man? Busy.
Working from home, making videos every day consistently again. Just trying to grow, trying to stay positive.
I'm happy for you,
all
though,
this
bro.
crap.
I'm proud of you, though, bro. I'm proud of you. You're doing the thing. You're making it happen, bro. And that's important too. I'm proud of you, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying, man.
You're doing your thing, bro. At the end of the day, you're trying. You're making it work for you. At the end of the day, you're as long as you're. Here's what I say too. Here's what I say, right? And also to all the young channels coming up in this whole game, right? Have fun with it. Don't try to make this your job at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, this is not my job. Around the Point is a podcast that we do for fun, because fuck it, why the hell not anyway, if you will.
Right.
Which, by the way, I know we've seen the consistency. I know people are going to be saying, hey, bro, hey, guys, where's the latest episode of the throwback? God damn it. Have you guys stopped the throwback already? No. The throwback will be coming back this week. We'll be talking about In Your House, because, again, In Your House is literally this coming Sunday for NXT TakeOver. So, because of that, we decided to go back in time to the first In Your House from 1995, I believe it was. Yes. It was literally months after WrestleMania 11, right? Diesel was the WWE champ. Bret Hart did double duty, if you will.
Yep.
And somebody won a new house in Orlando.
Yeah.
And Michael P.S. Hayes is the shit on commentary.
Yeah, Doc Hendricks.
Doc Hendricks was the shit on commentary. See, we got some stuff going there, guys. So again, tune in this coming week as we drop the latest episode of the Throwback here on the channel. It's going to drop. And when it does, have you known, listen, it's going to drop. And when it does, it's going to be lit. All right, so hopefully you guys tune in for that and all that stuff. And all that fun hibbity hoopla. Anyway, Mike, this week has been crazy in both the wrestling world and also the world of MMA. John fucking Jones on Twitter, dude. Have you seen him on Twitter, dude?
I heard about him wanting to get his contract released, but I didn't read the actual Twitter stuff, so enlighten me on that, sir.
So apparently, there's been talks of John Jones fighting Francis Ngannou in a super fight.
Right.
However, John Jones, because he's John Jones, because he is the GOAT, right? Depending how you view John Jones, right? What is your stance on the guy? He's still the GOAT. I don't give a fuck. He's the GOAT. Right. Hands fucking down. Yeah. In the eyes of a lot of people, John Jones is an undefeated fighter. He's undefeated. Yeah, in the eyes of a lot of he's undefeated. He's MMA's Floyd Mayweather without the shoulder roll. Right?
Right.
Floyd does the shoulder roll. John Jones runs, if you will, right? If you watch his last fight against Dominic Reyes. So, there's talks of him fighting Francis Ngannou in a super fight, right? We've seen these before, right? Where both guys, they fight whatever. And apparently, John Jones wants more money. Because of who he is, he wants Deontay Wilder money.
Ooh.
To fight again, you better pay him Deontay. So we're talking 30 million, 20. Again, I don't know how much Wilder made in his last fight. I'm gonna find out. Deontay Wilder.
Fact check that for you.
Yeah, back check it if you can for me. Last fight purse. There we go. This purse, right? How much he made about? He got okay. So basically, Kevin Ioli's. Okay. So. But not how much, but not by much. According to the Nevada State Commission and via Yahoo, Kevin Ioli, while his purse for Saturday nights is $3 million, while Ortiz will earn 1.5. Okay, this has to be an old ass fight. It has to be. Okay, so apparently it came out to be $4 million.
Yeah, this is a year ago.
Had to be $4. Apparently it's $4 million.
That was the first fight.
Okay, the first fight. Okay, here you go. CBS per CBS Sports. It has to be a reliable source, right? It's CBS Sports, goddammit. Okay, so heavyweight boxing is back on the big way. There's a video playing. Hopefully it doesn't play.
That was right.
Okay, so apparently he was guaranteed more than $25 million. Apparently, can I stop this video? Yes, I can. There you go. I didn't play the video. Okay, per the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the contractually guaranteed purse for Wilder and Fury both for $5 million. However, as noted by ESPN Dan Raphael, both men are actually guaranteed more than $25 million plus a percentage of the pay-per-view receipts. These numbers are an increase from their first meeting where they were guaranteed were the guarantees were $4 million for Wilder and $3 million for Fury. So basically, Jon Jones wants this kind of money, if you will, right? Because he feels he's the GOAT. Because he feels he's the GOAT. He feels that, he's been, again, the guy that carried that light heavyweight division. He's held the belt for so long, depending how you want to view it, right?
Right.
He wants more money. And apparently the UFC is not willing to play hardball with him. They're not. And Jon Jones is, he's under the spotlight again for what happened a while ago, intoxication, walking and driving in Albuquerque and all that stuff, right? So if you go on his Twitter, right, these are the tweets that Jon Jones basically wrote, per se, right? Because again, him and Dana White are going at it, right? Him and the UFC, right?
Right.
And then just going. Apparently, there's talks of Dana White having text messages, with Dana White and all that stuff. So it's like Dana has these text messages, if you will. So there's that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the latest tweets, if you will, are basically, let's see here. ESPN Reyes versus Jamie versus Reyes. Okay, ESPN Reyes versus John for the UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. As of right now, I got nothing to really gain fighting either of them. Let me know if you guys want to set up a day in 2021 for that Izzy fight. Hopefully, you guys will be willing to pay by then. And again, he's just literally going back and forth with fans too and shit. Again, there's a lot of here, if you will, right? The reporter asked Dana to show the text messages. Instead, he gives a 55-second response talking about, why would I lie, right? At no point did I ever demand anything from you, Dana. I simply asked for a super fight and asked to be compensated for it. You are the one who started talking negotiations publicly and showing the world how much you've been withholding from your athletes this whole time. Hunter and I had a very respectful conversation. I love how you're trying to paint this picture of me being some angry guy disrespectfully demanding money and then bringing up my out of the cage affairs to justify underpaying me by tens of millions for years. You are talking all that big guy stuff about not caring. Put your money where your mouth is. Release me from that contract. Some guy basically tweeted, right? Why would you have the tech? Wouldn't you have the text too, though? And then Jones basically quote tweeted, "There are no texts." Again, he talking about Bones out. When you see me in the streets, just call me JJ. The light heavyweight title, Vinny Vidi Vici. I hurt myself. Apparently, some guy tweeted out, hurting yourself more than you're hurting the UFC, brother. And then he basically quote tweeted, I hurt myself every time I walk out there and take a punch to the head and not feel my pay is worth it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Again, to me, He is the GOAT. No doubt about it. He is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. When you think of, as far as who go that is the greatest of all time, there's Anderson Silva, there's George St. Pierre. Some people would throw Conor in there, and then there's Jon Jones, if you will.
Yeah. To me, it's only two GOATs.
Here we go. Who is?
Jon Jones and GSP.
Fair enough. But to me, listen, the guy had been through a lot of shit, right? You can make the argument, he hurt himself with his antics outside of the cage, his behavior, this and whatnot. Apparently, last night in the UFC press conference, because yesterday the UFC had an event in Vegas at their Apex, if you will.
Right.
I didn't watch the show. I was busy, if you will, so I didn't have really time to watch the show or anything like that. But during the post-fight press conference, John Jones, my bad, Dana White said that Jones could have been the UFC's LeBron. I think he is that already, if you will.
Yeah.
To me, he's already that. Think about it, yo. Think of the guys that he's fought. From the age of 21, right, when he won the belt, he beat Shogun, he beat Rampage Jackson, Lyoto Machida, Vitor Belfort, Glover Teixeira, Gustafsson. Who else did he beat? Fucking Chael Sonnen, DC twice, right? The list goes on.
The second one, he made him cry.
The second one, he made him cry. Like, literally, if you guys really want to make a meme, I've seen this meme on the internet. My plans 2020. You can use DC crying. Holy shit! The fact that no one used that, it's fucking insane to me. The fact that no one has even used that yet.
They used it a little bit when it happened, but it died down within like 2 weeks.
I know that, but still, like, you could use that though. You could fucking use it, but people don't want to use it. I don't know why. It is what it is. But there's that, right? People, again, he wants more money. Well, he apparently now he vacated the title. We don't know how true that is. We don't know really the ins and outs of that right now. Apparently, there's going to be talk. What's so funny, bro? What happened? You got something, bro?
I'm laughing. No, I'm laughing because you say he vacated the title. That's crazy.
He's vacating it now from what it looks like, bro. You would think about it, right?
Oh, man. I wouldn't vacate the title. I'd just hold out for a while.
Oh, no, dude. Again, and you got to think about this, too, though. Like, John Jones at a point of his career, we had nothing to prove no more. Nothing to really prove.
I know, but still, man, you never know when you're going to lose it.
There's some people that believe that he lost to Dominic Reyes a couple months ago.
He just played it safe.
He played it safe. Yeah, he fought a smart fight. When you're up there in age, yeah, bro, you gotta start fighting smart. That's what it is. It's a fight game. Rules of the fighting. You don't let a fight go to the judge's scorecard, especially in Houston. Fuck no.
Mm.
So again, to me, at the end of the day, if he wants to step away, let him step away. If he comes back, come back as a heavyweight.
Right.
Yes, come back as a fucking heavyweight if he comes back. Yeah. Stipe versus John Jones. John Jones versus Ngannou. John Jones. Damn, the list goes on. Hell, DC again at heavyweight?
I don't know if DC wants them problems.
Oh, no. I don't know either. But we shall see. We shall see. Okay. That's basically the MMA talk portion of the show. Got that out of the way. I know everyone wants to get into the wrestling talk right now. A lot of stuff has gone down this week in the internet wrestling community, in the pro wrestling community. I did say during my Raw review that people have been asking my thoughts on this whole, because fuck it, I'm going to just get into it now. Why the fuck not? There's no reason to wait, right? No point no more. If you want to, I guess, if you're watching on YouTube, I doubt it, I will, because I don't want to be that kind of person, really. I want you guys to listen to the entire show, if you will. This will be the point where I'm going to get into it, if you will. The whole JD from NY206 and Alexa Bliss. Big Mike. How was your Memorial Day, by the way? How was your Memorial Day?
Oh, man. It was decent, man.
Did you have barbecue, bro? You have barbecue?
Yeah, barbecue. Yeah, my dad made lamb chops, lamb burgers.
Oh, bro. Say that.
Some steaks.
Oh, mid-rare, I hope. Mid-rare.
Medium rare. Almost medium well, around that area.
All right. Getting you Gordon on. Getting you Gordon on, bro. Getting you Gordon Ramsay on, I see, huh? Getting your little Master Chef on. Go on. Good for you, Mike. Go on. Good for you, Big Mike. Good for you.
Yeah, they were pretty good. It was a good Memorial Day.
So, yeah, let's get into this. So I wake up my Monday morning. Again, I do my usual thing, right? I get up. I go to the bathroom, I wash my face, right? And I wash my face, I brush my teeth, right? Mm-hmm. I grab my phone to see my updates and stuff like that. Because people, again, tweet me at night, what have you, right? So I go on Twitter.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of these sites that follow me, right? And I
Mhm.
follow back, whatever, right? And there's an article from NoDQ.com, aka Aaron Rift.
Right.
And he said Alexa Bliss responds to podcast host over comments made, some shit like that. And
Right.
it didn't take me that long to put the pieces together. Like, oh, she finally responds. Holy shit. And I knew when the moment they said popular host, I know where this is going. Do I even click on it? Do I even like click on my phone, like on my iPhone? Like, do I even click on the article? Fuck you. Why the fuck not? Right? And there it is.
Right.
And she quote tweeted, right? She quote tweeted, if you will, basically a clip that was apparently on an episode of Off the Script, which is basically the podcast that JD does on a weekly basis, which again is amazing. If you guys have not listened to it yet, again, you guys gonna think I'm a fanboy. Holy shit. By no means I'm not. Okay. I can appreciate the man's work. I can, believe it or not. At one time, funny little fact, me and JD have used the same graphic designer, Salrex. All right.
All right.
So there's that. But I'm gonna get to that in a little bit also as well. I'm gonna get into that. So apparently a guy, some random troll account, like it wasn't even the real JD account, it was like a troll account that
Yeah,
took
it was a burner account, all of these wrestling, no, well, not wrestling in general, famous people get burner accounts
yeah, like the
to make
famous,
funny
yeah,
clips.
like the famous, like the troll accounts, right? The troll accounts, whatever, right?
Yeah, like Stephen A has one, Rock has one, JD has one, but his was negative, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So I wish I had the tweet here. God damn it, yo. I wish I had the tweet here. Cause god damn it, yo. Fuck it. I have to go through JD shit then. Again, the guy follows me too. The guy follows me. I don't know if he's gonna listen to this. I don't even know. I don't think he will, and that's fine if he doesn't. I don't lose sleep on it. I don't. Okay. So I guess it's a clip from Off the Script, and it's about basically I guess per JD, he said on a while ago on a Raw review that Alexa Bliss is she's one of those girls that lays in bed and just takes it.
Yeah, he said that she's probably, so he
She's
was
probably
speculatively,
so she's probably okay. I'm gonna take that
yeah,
back. Let me.
saying that she's just as lazy in her personal life than the same in the ring. So that's where he went with that. It was a joke. It was
Yeah, it
meant
was
to
a
come off
joke.
as a joke.
It was not meant to be taken
Yeah.
serious. But again, we live in this
Right.
world. Really. Apparently, by the way, the tweet is no longer the guy who posted the video is no longer available.
Yeah, he suspended the account. He
Yeah,
said that himself.
they suspended the account, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is what Alexa Bliss, I guess, responded, right? And quote, normally I ignore his ignorance because all he wants is to be recognized by bashing me. But X freaking excuse me, sir. How dare you? And she wrote how dare you in capital letters, by the way. Discredit my work in such a disgraceful way. Hashtag what a class act. See, I love when celebrities and wrestlers, whenever they respond to someone, even if it's like even when the person they're responding to like said some negative shit, they have to use the hashtag. I love that. I really do.
Yeah, because you know what that does.
I know, because again, it wakes up all the white knights, the hashtag activists, all of the fucking sudden to charge or release the hounds, if you will.
Yeah.
And boy did it. And boy did it. Holy shit, dude. Holy crap. Apparently, and to which JD responded to the pattern. Because again, he being JD, we all know this already.
Right.
He has no issue responding back to people just like that.
Right.
No problem whatsoever. Right. Some people love that. Some people hate it. At the end of the day, that's just him being him. Okay?
Right.
End quote. All the pattern. Big pro wrestler plays victim, claims bullying. And all the anti-bully SJWs proceed to bully who she tweeted about. But please pretend you're anti-bully, you, and the show you're performing on is terrible. Is like on his terrible TV. I do what I do for people to laugh and understand that I regret nothing or say. I regret nothing I say or do. I've had more people coming to me telling me that I've helped them through cancer treatments, death of family, marriages being lost, and being an inspiration to them to start their own platform. But you, here at the U in capital letters, by the way, won't hear any of that here. Won't hear any of that here. Okay? Then he writes, you're a woman of power and do nothing with it to make you the act or the division better. You're a selfish individual who doesn't care who succeeds around them, but you and who you like. But you and who you like, instead of an IG selfie that will net 100K likes, be better at your profession. In closing, thanks for the shout out on Memorial Day. The fact you know who I am and what I do is thumbs up in my book. Maybe one day I'll say, guys, Alexa Bliss has had a great match and is making a difference in the division, being better. Until then, no wonder Sasha is better. And when he wrote that, I loved it. Like, burn, bruh. Here's the thing about it. This is what I loved about it. Believe it or not, like, listen, I got friends within my circle, right? That I know that you also may know as well, Mike, right? That are divided in this. People within the circle that like JD, that fuck with him, that think he's amazing, he's awesome. Then there's those that want to see him fail. Oh, screw him, fuck him. He's a misogynist, he's a sexist, if you will. I've heard that on Twitter this whole week. He does not belong in the community. He deserves this. Screw him. You kind of get the idea, right? Why is House of Glory even hiring him and this and that? It's funny because I heard the exact same shit months ago during All Out when Chris Van Vliet interviewed him.
Mm-hmm.
And people gave Chris Van Vliet, how dare you interview him? He's this, and that. Mm-hmm. And again, listen, by no means am I coming off, because I'm not. That's not my intent. Because again, what he said, I don't agree with. Let's be clear. What he said on Alexa Bliss, I get it. It's the character, not the person. He talked about the character that's on television, Alexa Bliss, not the person, Lexi Kaufman, if you will.
Right.
And I get that. Should he have said that? No. He shouldn't have.
No.
People were saying that was 5 years ago. No, it was like a while ago.
It was a
couple months ago.
A
couple months ago.
No, not even a couple months ago. It was a couple of years ago.
It was a couple months ago. I remember. Maybe so. Maybe a year ago or
so. I remember seeing that off the script. I think it was a couple of years ago. It was like in 2018.
Yeah. So that happened. That whole thing happened, right? And again, I already knew, like, yo, this whole day's gonna be crazy. I knew it. I knew, like, yo, Twitter's gonna be crazy this whole fucking week, right? I just knew it from the moment this whole thing dropped, right? And I go on Twitter again to see what's going on, and I see that Braun Strowman responded, Paige responded. Apparently McFoley followed him, sent him a DM, and then blocked him, whatever. What's her
crazy?
Sonya Deville. Dude,
that was the most disrespectful one.
Yeah, if I ever see him
words.
If I see him in the street, I'll punch him in the face. And here's the thing about it, okay? Here's the thing, yes, it is. It is disrespectful as shit. Because 9 times out of 10, I think she will do it too.
Oh yeah, she was an MMA fighter. Yeah. I wouldn't want to fight her. Well, her shoot punch is probably better than mine.
9 times out of 10, yeah, but she looks beautiful though. There's that. But the point is though. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, that at the end of the day, yes, he should have not said that. At the
Yeah,
same
that's true.
time,
Yeah.
this comes literally off the weekend, off the death of Hana Kimura, who died because she committed suicide due to cyberbullying, right? And everyone this past weekend, right? Last weekend was saying, oh, we should all be united, love each other, stop cyberbullying, if you will, right? Quit it. It needs to stop. It's not good for anyone. Anyone that does it should rot in hell, what have you, right? Love each other, right?
Right.
Then 2 days later, oh my God, everyone's after JD.
Yeah.
Even the wrestlers, because then Braun Strowman chimed in, Paige chimed in. And it's funny too because, and again, this is where I give JD credit. He stuck to his guns. He literally, throughout this whole thing, stuck to his guns, bruh.
Yeah, he did.
He stuck to his guns. He did not give a fuck. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Braun Strowman replied, right? And then then JD, because then again, JD quote tweets things, right? He's like, I don't know pro wrestling coming from a guy that can't really do it well to begin with. I also know that whatever show you perform on is a laughingstock on the industry. What a monster take from the anti-bullying campaign here, guys. Fucking pathetic, LMAO. And again, like, he stuck to his guns.
Yeah.
And again, throughout this time too, the White Knights came out, right? All the defenders was Alexa Bliss and the WWE, what have you. And I knew going into that Monday, like, yo, the most anticipated Raw review was gonna be JD's.
Mm-hmm.
That was gonna be the most anticipated Raw review. Hands fucking down. And here's the thing about it, okay? Let's keep it real here. Let's just keep it 100 here, okay? Any other YouTuber, any other podcaster, okay? That I may know, that you may know, what have you, okay? If this would have happened to any other YouTuber, any other podcaster, man or woman, trans, what have you, right? He, she, he, whatever, what have you, okay? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
End of the day, any other person would have buckled down, would have switched sides already, would have been on their knees begging for forgiveness, would have been silent. Let's not pretend that's not true, because it is true.
Yeah.
Would have deleted the tweets, would have fucking protected their tweets so you couldn't retweet no more what they're tweeting and shit. Right?
Yeah.
Let's not kid ourselves here. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah, 100%.
This guy stuck to his guns until he did his Raw review.
Yeah, but something happened earlier Monday.
Well, that's actually Tuesday. That was the next day.
You sure?
That was the next day. So he does his Raw review, and beginning of the review, because again, a JD review is almost like an hour long, an hour and a half, what have you. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. That's dedication.
Yeah.
Say what you want about him, but that's dedication.
Like I said before, his reviews and off the script is like a movie.
It's like a fucking...
He gives you a movie every day.
He gives you a fucking movie every fucking day, dude. Holy shit. You just said it, yeah. He gives you a fucking movie almost every fucking day, right? Even Punk... Apparently even CM Punk... apparently CM Punk responded.
Yeah. What did he say? I didn't hear what he said.
Apparently, it was a few weeks back during the time when Alexa and Nikki were feuding with Asuka and Kairi for the women's tag title. What Celine said, I had a problem with. This is from Jermaine Priestley. So he does his Raw review. In the beginning of the review, he apologized.
Yeah.
He apologized, and he went into this whole like deep like context, if you will, right? People apparently were upset that he read off a script.
Well, he well thought out his apology in a PR type response. Yes, he wrote out his apology. There's nothing wrong with that as long as it's
Exactly.
genuine.
Like, yeah, for real. Like, did it come off as genuine? Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone that's complaining
It,
that he wrote his apology, fuck you. Fuck you. Like, again, to those people that are so upset, put yourself in this guy's shoes, bruh. And again, it comes off like, oh, you're being a fanboy, Steven. Steven and Mike, y'all come up as fanboy. No, we're not. We're just being realist here. We're being realist about this right now. Look to you people watching this right now. Listen to this right now. And again, I know JD will never listen to this. He knows who I am. We met before, okay? Which I'll get into also in a little bit as well. Look at your DMs, your PMs, your emails, if you will. Okay? Yes, you'll get some information on upcoming sales, what have you, right? Your subscriptions and shit like this due, what have you, right? The usual stuff, right? What do you think his emails, his DM, his PMs consist of every single time?
I can only imagine.
Besides updates from Harry's, Audible, Blue Chew, Manscaped,
Blue
what have you, sponsors that want to hit him up for off the script.
Yeah.
But I can also imagine, bro, this guy might be getting death threats and threats left and right every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, people who are upset about, like, yo, fuck off, yo. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fun little fact. For a while, I would script out around the point. And I would read off the script when I was doing the show solo. Y'all gonna give me shit for that?
I mean, if it's the only way you can stay on track.
You don't think? Again, a lot of podcasters do this. A lot of podcasters take notes. Connor took notes. Okay, Fabe took notes for the Random Wrestling Podcast I want. I'm sure he's doing it also now for the OK Fabe show. Y'all gonna give me shit for that? Which, by the way, I'm happy for Connor. I think Connor's doing amazing stuff now with the OK Fabe show. His latest episode has been on bipolar disorder and stuff like that, so go give it a listen, right? It's really worth a listen, believe me. I'm happy what he's doing. He looks happy now, and I'm just excited for him, okay? Solid Monsters, Jason Salma, you don't think he takes notes? Fuck yeah, he takes notes, bruh. A lot of podcasters take notes. There's nothing wrong with that. That's another thing, too. I feel like the people that are giving this guy shit, again, they don't realize that, yo, when you're a podcaster, and I hate that I'm saying this, like, I hate it, but no cap. When you're a podcaster, at times you have to be an asshole. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Especially in the business that we like.
Especially when you're doing a wrestling podcast, you have to be an asshole. Yes, you can be nice. You can be the nice guy all the fuck you want on the platform. Don't get me wrong. Yes, you'll get likes and all the fuck you want. But at the end of the day, you have to be a little bit of an asshole. Nothing wrong with that. But I'll say this, what really didn't help him at all is a tweet from Ken Broadway. And all the backlash was happening, right, on Monday. Ken Broadway, who wrestles for House of Glory. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Independent wrestler. I've seen him wrestle before in House of Glory. He's pretty good. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And by no means am I throwing shade. By no means, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. But I will say it. His tweet did not help at all. Like, bruh. Just nah, bruh. No.
What did he say?
He wrote here, again, this was on Monday, right? I don't know what y'all talking about, but JD be spitting facts. Y'all just want to be triggered about anything nowadays, huh? Can't handle the truth. Again, he wrestled for House of Glory. Yeah, JD does commentary for House of Glory.
Yeah, see, you probably got a good relationship with him.
Yeah, so, like, bro, you're not helping your case at all, dude. You're not, dude.
No.
Because I'm pretty sure Cody and Vince and all of them, again, bro. Again, I don't know what his goal is. I don't know him, if you will. Apparently, I'll tell you this one. Cody apparently removed a video off Dark because one of the guys that wrestled on Dark was saying some racial shit on Twitter back in 2013, if you will.
Wow.
This was recent.
So Cody is really passionate about that stuff, huh?
So yeah, bro. Again, look, again, when you're Cody, bro, especially in his case, you have to be.
I guess so. Nip stuff in the bud when it needs to be.
Exactly. But there's that. Okay. And then he did his review. He praised Raw, which was a shock to me. Holy shit. So people were, again, oh, he's backtracking now. He's this. He's not what he once was in that last Raw review compared to his other reviews and shit. Again, bro, when you went to the day that he went, come on. What would you do? What would you do?
I mean, he said it before. He has, a lot of things to lose. And he doesn't want to lose what he's built up over some petty like
and
this.
I get that too. Listen, bro. Listen, this is what happens when you treat this shit like your job, bro. And again, this is to him his job. This is his job, bro. And yeah, I'll cringe, bro. When I go on Twitter and I see him talk about, oh, he does this for a living, while all of us go to our 9-to-5 jobs and what have you. Right? By the way, I mix some Ciroc into this drink, by the way. So yeah, expect the turn up to happen during the show, if you will. Yeah. So
Tipsy Steven.
What? Nah, I doubt it, bro. It's Sunday, if you will.
Yeah.
So, put this over here. More professional. Am I Keemstar now all of a sudden? So, there's that, okay? And then Tuesday, apparently he tweets out that, this is what he tweeted on Tuesday morning. I have it here. In quote, my mom and dad just called me. Harassing phone calls and texts all night into this morning, all stemming from yesterday. I urge you all to stop. When my family gets involved and their information gets thrown at me because of what you think of me, you crossed the fucking line. Here's the thing. This, and I agree, that's where you draw the fucking line. You can, again, if you want to troll him, go ahead. By all means. I'm not encouraging it. I am not encouraging the trolling and shit. I'm not. Believe me when I say that. But when you guys want to go out there and troll him and poke fun at him, fine. That's fine. But when you throw in family, that's a no-no, bruh. That is a fucking no-no.
Yeah.
Now listen, at the end of the day, too, I'll say this. Back in the day, in 2010, 2011, YWC, that was the norm. Doxing people was the fucking norm.
Yeah.
That was just normal. So when I saw that tweet, oh, he's getting the 2010 YWC treatment. Holy shit. If you will. But again, that's what I was saying though. Yeah, I've seen him at times brag about, oh, this is his job. All of us got to get up for our 9-to-5 jobs and shit like that. He gets to wake up at 12 p.m. and do it. Again, I get that. But at the same time, I asked this question. And again, I mean no disrespect. But I want to know, hey, to all the wrestling content creators out there that claim YouTube is their full-time job. So that goes for JD. That goes for Brian Zane. That goes for, I guess, who else is big here? Tony the Pizza Guy, Tubby Emu, Pulse, if you will. I asked you guys this question, and I want to know, because I'm curious here, how good are the YouTube health insurance? How amazing is the 401k that YouTube provides? How amazing is the retirement plan for YouTube? I want to know. Mike, I'm curious about this.
I don't know.
Because you have to think about it, and I say this especially to like the young kids nowadays. Because again, where I work at my second job, I work at a supermarket, right? So I see a lot of 18-year-old, 19-year-olds. So even though they're in their 20s, right, they talk about, oh, I'm trying to make this bag, trying to get to the bag, I'm trying to get this bread, I'm trying to get money, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the new Jays come out today. All the Travis Scott's Airwalks came out. couple days ago and this and that, and I was trying to do a bid and this and that, right? And listen, making money isn't bad. It's great, awesome. But if a job isn't giving you health insurance, a retirement plan, 401k, then what's the point of bragging? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? What is up, middle school? How you doing, brother? What is up? So again, it's sad how people, again, a couple days ago, yes, prior to this, RIP Hannah Kimura, cyberbullying should stop. But yet, days later, people are doing it to JD.
Right.
Now, granted, like I said earlier, what he said, should he have said it? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So in a way, he's not innocent in all this shit. He's not.
Right.
But at the same time, neither are the fans. Neither are the wrestlers in this situation. Sonya Deville, Braun Strowman, Alexa Bliss. Because they think about this, right? Alexa Bliss, because who she is, could have easily brushed this shit off and gone on with her day. On Memorial Day, of all fucking days.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
And again, I don't hate JD. I don't. Okay? At the same time, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh, I'm the biggest fan of the world of JD. No, I'm not. I met him. Unlike a lot of people out there, I've met the guy twice. I met him twice. And the times that I've met him, that I've interacted with him, he comes off as a genuine dude. Like what you see on YouTube and shit is not what you see in real life. Granted, the second time that we met, we had a conversation. And it was all about Sal Rex, who used to be my graphic designer. Is not anymore. Because I don't have the money to give the guy anymore. Granted, Sal Rex, and I'll say this right now, even if he's listening right now, which I doubt that he is, because even though Sal Rex, the last stuff that he's done for me was the graphic work for Around the Point and all that stuff, Sal Rex, in my opinion, even though I'm not using his services anymore, is still, without a shadow of a doubt, the best graphic designer in the YWC. You could ask Big Mike, you could ask Salamonster, you could ask JD. Hell, you can even ask OK Fabe. And they'll tell you that Sal Rex does amazing stuff. Yeah. Amazing stuff. Right? So that's our, like, in common, if you will, like our, like, little connection. We were all through Sal Rex. And he was talking about how apparently Sal was going to come to New York and to visit, what have you. And apparently also JD got Sal a job at House of Glory as a graphic designer too. So that was awesome. That was fucking awesome. So that's the thing. Again, when you see on the internet, is not what you're really going to see in real life. It's not.
Right.
You know, I don't want to, I know it comes off, oh, this is the JD episode. No, it's not. Okay? It really, really isn't. Again, guys, if you think this is going to affect them, no, it's not. Not one bit. On the contrary, I'm pretty sure a lot of traffic came his way. At the end of the day, I know a lot of people have now subbed to his channel. Because I think last time I checked, he was at what, 116,000?
Yeah, he was 116. I don't know if it went up by the end.
It probably is now at fucking
he only gained 1,000.
170. But again, either way, it's a gain. For him, plus at where he's at right now on the platform, right? 106, getting 1,000 subs is like gaining 1 sub for him, if you will.
Right.
That being said, guys, just stop the anti-bullying, stop the stop the cyberbullying, stop all the bullshit, yo. All love each other. At the end of the day, wrestling, whether you're a WWE fanboy or a WWE fan, if you will, I'm sorry, stop using that word. If you're an AEW fan, if you like Ring of Honor, like New Japan, what have you, if you like NXT, be happy. At the end of the day, be fucking happy. And yes, before I wrap this up too, I saw people, again, left and right, coming out the woodwork making their videos on JD and bashing him and talking about it's the end of JD and this. No, it's not, bro. At the end of the day, he comes up with the W here. He wins, whether you guys like it or not. Got that off my chest here. Now let's move on, Mike. Let's move on here. So this week has been crazy, bro. So what did you think, Mike, of the plexiglass that we've seen now on WWE programming? And the fact that there's also fans now, by the way. Trainees, if you will.
It's better than silence. No matter if it's overproduced, underproduced, genuine, it's better than nothing.
Yes. Oh, one more thing too. Alexa Bliss did give JD apology later this week, and she did. That's awesome. Good for her. I didn't know about that too. I didn't know, so there's that.
Yeah, I saw it.
So I think too. I think also one more thing. I know, but one thing I'll say, it's also obvious too. Wrestlers, bro, are marked for themselves.
Yeah.
They know, bro, about the podcasting. They know about us, bro. Not just of us in general, but they know what being said out there. They search themselves. There you go. Moving on. But I think, listen, to me, the plexiglass, bro. I get it. It's their way, in my opinion, right? I think people are looking at the bigger picture here. It's the fact that, hey, listen, it's their message to every state out there. Hey, listen, whenever said state opens up and you guys are allowed to have fans back in the buildings and shit, this is what you're going to see. So get used to it. At the end of the day, that is what you're going to see going forward at all the shows. And I'm fine with it. Granted, apparently the talent that were there, that stood there as fans, were there for like 12 hours for 2 days straight. Think about it. 3 hours of Raw, 2 hours of SmackDown, an hour of 205 Live, and then the next day the same shit. Like, goddamn.
I mean, they're athletes.
I know they're out, but goddamn, throw them a chair, yo. God damn it, throw them a chair.
I mean,
throw them a fucking
athletes,
chair,
bro.
Come
they
on.
can stand. They can stand for 6 hours.
But you wouldn't throw them a chair, at least throw them a seat, you know?
For what? They run the ropes. They run the ropes for 30 minutes a show.
Touche, Mike. Touche.
It's not like it's us. If it was us standing up for 3 hours, then yeah.
I've been there, bro. I've been there before.
Yeah, so I don't got any sympathy because they got no chair. They work out for a living.
Oh yeah, I'm thirsty, all right. Goddamn, pal. But I think, again, when you look at what AEW's been doing, because Grant, they've been doing the whole having the talent as the fans, right, at these empty shows first, right? And they've been doing I think, honestly, they've done a better job of doing that element. However, I think WWE found a way to out-top them. Again, they're looking at the bigger picture, I feel like, than AEW is. Like, yes, the goal is to bring fans back to the buildings. The goal is to go back to these said arenas. That is the goal. That is the plan, right? So there's like, okay, listen, all the states out there, their said governors, right? Once you reopen your state 100% and you allow us to come to the arenas again, this is what you're going to see until there is a vaccine for COVID-19.
Right.
Yes, we will practice social distance in the front rows or so. I don't know how it's going to work when you're sitting in the cheap seats. Don't know how it's going to work, right? But that is the plan. And I'm for it. I know people were against it. Oh, it's terrible. It's not for me. But I'll take it.
Yeah, those people that ask for WWE to bring a crowd simulation back or there and then crap on it as soon as they do it. I don't get what those people want. At that point, I just don't care.
They wanted a crowd
what
back.
those
Listen,
people think.
and I'll take that. Granted, I thought the crowd on Raw, quote unquote, came off as hokey as shit to me.
It was.
It came off a little hokey. I'm not going to deny that. But then I felt like on SmackDown, because I did watch SmackDown, I thought it came off a little better. But the point of the matter is, though, what we're seeing now is, granted, the Raw show really isn't, oh my God, amazing now, but it's better than what we saw weeks ago.
Right.
So give it a shot. Trust the process, I guess, if you will. If you will. Trust the process. Trust the fucking process, people. Anyway, Mike, what did you take on Apollo Crews winning the U.S. title off Andrade, bro?
To quote LeBron James, it's about time.
About time, yes. What impressed me, he won with a standing moonsault, dude.
Yeah, that was his original finisher 4 years ago when he got called up.
That's how he won, bro. That's what amazed me, bro.
I'm happy.
Like, he did it, he did it with ease, bro. Like, he didn't, like, break a sweat and shit, dude.
Yeah, no. Looks like that Charlotte card is wearing off, huh?
Now, here's my take, though. Here's my honest take, though, okay? Yes, I'm happy for Apollo Crews. I'm happy for him. I think he deserves it. I think, though, at the same time, what this does is, okay, we're going to move Andrade down the road into the world title picture with Drew. Because I want to believe, once this Bobby feud ends, it's going to be Andrade again. We're going to go back to Andrade. Right? That's my overall thought. And I feel like fucking Angel Garza is winning the U.S. title.
Right.
If you will.
Right.
That's my overall thought. But again, he deserves it. Overall, fucking deserves it. For all the stuff that guy's been through. Good timing, too. Good timing. What else happened?
I'm super happy for him, though.
Let's just hope it's not transitional shit, though. It's then like, okay, this Monday on Raw, you dropping the belt to fucking Angel. People will be upset, though.
I think he what's the next pay-per-view coming up?
Backlash.
I think he'll keep it for a couple pay-per-views.
Think so, bro?
What does he got to lose? Yeah, there's no crowd. What does he got to lose?
Well, there'll be a crowd, all right. And remember, it's the empty building crowd.
That's his peers.
It's the trainees, bro.
Us.
Come on,
I'm talking about us.
The fans, right?
I'm talking about us regular folk, not them. Us.
We'll see, Mike. We'll see. What else happened on the show? Again, it's feel like a blur almost. The Street Profits and the Viking Raiders do the fucking mini golf. What do you think of these skits, though? What do you think of these skits, bro? To me, honestly, though, I'm okay with it. It's comedy, yes. It's better than just them having a regular match on television.
It's true, because as soon as I saw the basketball one, I was like, of course they do this when MVP is back in the company, because I feel like that he pitched this whole idea.
But you think that the creative writing, like creative team saw Jim Jones's "We Fly High, No Lie, bowling." I haven't played basketball.
Yeah, they just haven't played basketball, and they do what the Vikings do, and then they come back to what regular people do. The Europeans invented golf, so that's an equal medium. And then maybe they'll have a match after that.
And this Monday, bro, they're gonna be bowling.
Yeah, bowling.
I hope, bro. I hope they do bumper bowling. I really, really hope they do.
They have to do it. I think they'll probably do it because it's the Viking Raiders.
Listen, bro, the Viking Raiders, bro, better do a Fred Flintstone bowling, bro. I hope they do.
They should. It should be hilarious.
I really hope, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how all that goes out. On the show as well, Nia Jax defeated Charlotte Flair to be the number one contender to challenge Asuka at Backlash. How am I not surprised?
Right.
How am I not surprised? What else happened on Raw, Mike? Help me out here, bro.
Shoot, it's a blur.
It's a blur, I know.
It's a super blur.
What else happened?
Um,
What else happened here? Oh yeah, it's gonna be the retirement ceremony of Rey Mysterio this coming Monday.
yeah, this coming Monday. Yeah, it's two things that I want to see on this Raw.
What?
The retirement, because I wonder if everybody in WWE has a salmon colored sports jacket.
Salmon colored sports jacket, the same thing.
And
Salmon colored sports jacket, yo. Omar Kendra pulled that in the Hall of Fame. He pulled that shit out in the Hall of Fame.
yeah, no,
The
but
salmon
I just want to see how legit this retirement is, and I want to see the Nia Jax stuff, man. I want to see how much they edit that match with her and Kairi Sane.
You think it's her fault though, bro? People are like, oh, it's Nia's fault. She's this, she's that. I don't know. Again,
I mean, they banned the move because of her.
Good for that though. I'm happy that they banned the move. It's a stupid move.
Yeah, the buckle bomb is stupid. I mean, it hurt a lot of people.
People got hurt. People get hurt left and right.
Yeah. Yeah, Finn Balor, Sting, Kyrie, many others.
Kyrie Irving?
No, Kyrie Sane.
Oh, Kyrie Sane. Okay, I'm about to say Kyrie Irving. Oh, yeah. Imagine you get hurt with the buckle bomb. Shit. There's that. Edge cut a promo as well, but I thought it was very well done on Randy Orton.
I'm over that feud.
Here's the thing, though. I'm looking for. I get the feeling, dude. Yes, it's gonna be a wrestling match, but imagine if their match is cinematic, though. Imagine if they go the cinematic route for these two guys.
That's something that I don't want
in a wrestling match. Cinematic wrestling.
I want this feud to be over with. I want Edge to go back to being dad, or go to a wrestler that can actually wrestle good with him. I like Randy Orton a lot. I love him a lot. He's one of my favorites. But this feud, I mean, I got hyped, and then once the
WrestleMania match happened,
once the WrestleMania match happened, I'm done with it. It's over. I don't want to see it no more.
Fuck it, it's over.
It's over with. Yeah, they did everything possible in that match. And then to have this match and have it be quote unquote the greatest match ever, which is at this point a rib. Jesus.
Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it.
Freaking Jesus, bro.
Tell me about it, bro. So there's that. Who's this guy? Well, I'm heel. It's I, Steve, and this Big Mike here. So there you go. That's who's this guy.
You must be new.
Must be new. You must be new, buddy. Yeah. Thank you for joining in, my guy. Thank you for joining in, whoever you are. Anyway, also on the show, you had Ric Flair, apparently. Because they advertised Ric Flair, Mike. They advertised the shit out of Ric Flair on the show, by the way.
They did?
Yeah, Ric Flair. Ric Flair give us thoughts on the greatest wrestling match. Because again, think about it. Ric Flair wrestled the likes of Terry Funk, Dusty Rhodes, Harley Race, right? Barry Windham. Speaking of Windham, Bray Wyatt and JoJo have now their second child. Now it's a baby girl.
Yeah, congratulations to them.
That motherfucker.
He's wasting no time.
He's wasting no time, bro. He's wasting no time, yo. Good for him, yo. Good on that guy. Good on him, yo. Good on him.
Yeah, congratulations to them.
Exactly.
He might as well marry her at this point.
Put a ring on that shit at this point.
Yeah.
And that was basically Monday Night Raw. Unless I'm missing something here. Charlotte Flair, she wrestled Natalya and Nia Jax, right?
I thought she had. Oh no, that was NXT. Never mind.
So there's that. That was Monday Night Raw. Unless we're missing something.
Together with her.
Unless we're missing something.
No, yeah. I think that's it. Oh, I mean, whatchamacallit joined whatchamacallit's faction fully.
Austin Theory?
Yeah.
I'm fine with it, though. I'm fine with it. Because the last thing I want to see happen is him going back to NXT. Granted, he should. I would have no problem with that either. But in the eyes, like, damn, bro, you're going back to demotion already? Fuck it. Put him in Rollins' faction. And let's see what happens. I do think, again, the money with Austin Theory is a babyface down the road. In my opinion. You can't sit there and tell me you don't see babyface with Austin Theory.
I do, but I mean, him as a heel, I mean, he did a little bit of stuff in NXT before getting called up. I mean, it was okay. I want to see more. It's just the thing. They just haven't done more with Austin Theory yet, and I
Yeah,
want to see more. I like him a lot. I like his look. I like his work. They just have to do more.
facts, facts, facts about that. So that was basically Monday Night Raw. Um, NXT, there was the cage match, the pit match, apparently, which I thought was
Oh
amazing,
yeah,
fucking amazing.
yeah. I like the whole look of that. I wish WWE games were good so they could put that in the game.
I really do wish as well, bro. I really
Yeah,
do wish
that's a
as
good
well.
concept. It's a really good concept
It really,
of a
really is, bro.
match.
It really, really is. Um, there's that. I mean, again, it was a good match. Like, it felt like I feel like honestly, it matched both guys' style, if you will.
Yeah,
They have that MMA. Like, again, think about it too. If they're planning on doing that on the main roster, I don't want to see Edge versus fucking just throwing a name, The Undertaker. No,
right. And I don't want to see like Strowman versus
The Fiend.
Corbin, yeah, or the Fiend in this type of match. I want to see guys that
Can
fit
run
the style. I
backs.
want to see Samoa Joe and somebody in this match. Uh, Kyle O'Reilly wants to be in this match. He fits that style. I want to see Pete Dunne in this match. I want to see guys that have this combo fighter style, this prize fighter style. Heck, I want to even see Kevin Owens in this style of match.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. So there's
Yeah,
that as well. Also, bro, Spud won on Wednesday, bro.
that shocked me.
That shocked the hell out of me, bro. Because I was like, okay, you know what? They're having the match. It's over. Okay, that's it. It's done. It was nice knowing you,
Right,
Rockstar Spud. Nice knowing you in WWE. You're gonna make again when the world goes back to normal again. You gotta tear up on the independents, right? That was the belief,
right,
right?
right.
And what do you know? He pulls a win over fucking over Kushida and
Jake
Jake
Atlas.
Atlas. Yeah, I know the name. Just had a fucking brain fart there for a second. Um,
I have a brain fart all the time trying to remember his name.
and the way they did it too,
I'm like,
the way they made it happen too, like yo,
yeah,
very smart. Like yo, I fucks with it though. I
yeah. It
fucks
was
with it.
creative. It was a creative finish.
You protect both guys here, right? You protect both guys, and you make them feel like again. You give me the belief now that hey, Spud has a chance now coming up.
Yeah, unless they ultimately screw him over.
Yeah, unless they screw him over, let's do some bullshit with him now, which I don't want to see have happen. Right? At this
Yeah,
point, dude, you know what, bro? He's facing Ego del Fantasma. I know this is ending right there. I know it's over with. You can't tell me now that he's beating Ego del Fantasma. I'm sorry, Phantasma. Holy shit.
I mean, the only thing that I can see a finish like this can happen if the minions that's been attacking people, because they attacked Tozawa, maybe they kidnapped
Drake.
Drake Maverick, and then we never see him again, and then he's automatically the winner.
Imagine. We'll see though. But I mean, listen. At this point, dude, I wish they re-sign him.
Yeah,
You might as well, like, bro. They put his personal shit out there, like the video. Like, yo, you might as well re-sign him.
I mean, rumor is
He
that
Kurt Angle got re-signed. Apparently, he is getting re-signed.
he,
Apparently,
well, yeah, because that was weird as well. Because I was like, Kurt Angle. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, wasn't he one of the people that got released?
yeah.
But yeah, so maybe they did resign Drake Maverick because they felt sorry, and it was like, we'll just make it into a storyline, which is kind of, you know, because you're also dealing with people's livelihoods at this point because you did really released a lot of people, and they have nothing to do now. Some of them do, some of them don't. And according to as executive vice president of another company, he's not getting everybody that is released from
Yeah.
another company. So
Dana White?
they really don't. No, no, it's another company.
Yeah, Dana White. Dana White said, listen, they're not letting nobody go. All the talent's getting paid. All the office people getting paid too. It's Dana White.
Sure, we'll go with Dana White.
Oh, okay. Oh, who else? Not like someone's gonna get conned, right? There's some con, right? I'm just saying.
No, the guy below Khan.
Who? Amir Khan?
Below him.
Kangaskhan? I don't know.
And it's not a Khan, period.
Tony Hawk? I love the game's coming back. The game's coming back.
Cody Rhodes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cody Garbrandt?
Cody Rhodes. But,
Cody Garbrandt?
Sure, Steven.
I'm trolling.
But yeah, so that's weird. So now that we know that they officially signed Kurt Angle back, then they said rumors that they felt sorry for Drake Maverick, aka Spud, because he was crying in his video, and it was like, you know what, we'll bring you back. Let's just do this. Or they hired him back within, because he just kept coming back. We thought that he would be one of the first to be eliminated, but it looks like they hired him back.
I hope. I really, really do.
Yeah. I mean, he's a team player.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, he really is. He's a team player.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Also on the show, Shotzi Blackheart took a fucking crazy bump on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, I heard from another podcast, and then I looked back and watched it. Ooh.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Fucking crazy.
That was nasty.
It was Charlotte Flair and Chelsea Green. It was during that match, right? No, it wasn't. It wasn't during that. It was the Raquel Gonzalez. Yeah, it was Raquel Gonzalez versus Shotzi.
Yeah.
And she did this crazy bump to the outside. It's like they didn't even catch her almost.
Yeah, she freaking fell on her neck.
Yeah, I think Raquel is a prospect in the making down the road. I feel like. Give it time. Give it time, all right? Just give it fucking time. Also on this show, the Garganos, their heel turn, taking to another effect here. Apparently we saw fucking Mia Yim and Keith Lee at a dinner table doing a parody of the Garganos.
Yeah, which was a little entertaining. It was okay.
It was very entertaining, very funny.
Yeah.
I can't take Keith Lee serious as a bad guy. I can't. I really, really can't.
No, and after this movie I seen with him on Netflix, I can't
either, bro. I can't, yo. I really, really can't. Keith Lee is like the gym teacher in school. No. He's like the music teacher, like that big guy. Like he's someone that can be teaching music in school, bro. Like a music class and shit. And you wouldn't expect someone like his stature to be doing that. But yeah. What else happened on the NXT? Again, a lot of things happened this week, all right? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Apparently, wannabe Tony Khan, Robert Stone got fired by Chelsea Green.
That's hilarious.
It really, really is.
I think a lot of people like that because a lot of people don't like that gimmick.
Well, again, it's a parody of Tony Khan. That's the point.
Outside of us knowing that, I don't think a lot of people know that's why he's out there.
That's what it is, but he's a Tony Khan ripoff. They're digging into Tony Khan with that gimmick. Probably didn't know that, Mike.
It is hilarious.
It really, really is. It really, 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 really is.
Once you know that is hilarious.
Yes. Apparently, as well this week, also over in AEW, All Elite Wrestling, dude. Mike Tyson and Jericho, the brawl, dude. I laughed. Dude, I laughed. Here's the thing about it. I'm okay with it. I am totally okay with it. I really, really am. And here's why. And it goes back to what I said last week, dude. For the last 7 months or 8 months, AEW, per Cody, did everything to please their fan base, the toxic fan base. Now, just like WWE, they also want their ESPN moment.
Yeah.
That's why I'm okay with it.
I mean, I get that. I really do. But at this point, I think you really need to start doing original stuff.
Granted, if this were WWE or TNA, a lot of
They already
people
got crapped on.
would have crapped on it. Like, fuck, this is garbage. But it's AEW, it gets to
Right.
pass.
Right.
It's okay with us.
And I get the fact that, they want their, big exposure moment, which they got, and it showed in the ratings for once for them. But on the same token, I don't want to see a feud or a skit from another company overlapping into another company. I want originality. You can have Tyson on, but you gotta like original, or like we've seen it. This is 3 times over now, and they almost with the brawl to a T did Stone Cold and Tyson in '98 to a T with the push, with the brawl. Like what Greg said on his podcast, all that was missing was Tony Khan coming out there saying, "You ruined it. You ruined it.
You ruined everything. You ruined it, damn it."
Yeah, you ruined." That was the only thing. And then with that being a pull apart and Tyson showing up twice, now it's like, are we going to get the match that WWE couldn't do
What?
in '98?
I
Tyson
mean,
versus Jericho.
I mean, if there's any guy that could probably make Tyson look like $1 million, it's probably Jericho.
I mean, I don't think Tyson.
Here's the thing about
Tyson
it.
is just.
At this point, Jericho, he's getting his money. I know Jericho had this back and forth thing with Jim. We're not really back and forth. He responded to Jim Cornette this past week. Because I don't know if you heard, but Jim Cornette was not a fan of Stadium Stampede. Not one bit.
I gotta listen to it. Don't tell me about it. I gotta listen to it because it's the only way that I can laugh.
He was not a fan of it. He was not a fan of it at all.
That's all you need to tell me.
I'll tell you what. Once we go off the air, I'll play it for you. Okay.
All right, but was he a fan of the other 2 cinematic ones on WWE?
I don't know about that. Again, no Jim
Okay,
Cornette.
because if he gave them slack and didn't give AEW slack, I will laugh out loud.
The thing about it though, there's a lot of people who didn't like none of the cinematic. I get it. I understand. Right?
Yeah.
The thing about it, I was okay with Stadium Stampede. I was okay with it. I didn't have an issue with it. I thought it was amazing. Granted,
every cinematic match.
I felt like it could have been done earlier and edited a little more.
Yeah.
I thought their ending was amazing, but that's just me, of course. Granted, I would have not had the part where Matt Hardy's drowning in the fucking pool of reincarnation. I wouldn't have had that, considering when the match aired on television or on pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, only a few was thinking like that after the fact. It never crossed my mind until people actually said it. Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with it as long as you don't really think about, because I try not to think about stuff like that when there's actual current events going on.
Yeah.
So it really didn't cross my mind. But all of the cinematic matches that we got from both companies, I put them in an equal pool of A+. I liked them all. I liked Money in the Bank. I liked Boneyard. I liked Firefly Funhouse match, and I like this. It's all in the same boat to me.
Facts. So there was that. Also, what else happened on the show here on Dynamite? Oh yeah, the revival. I'm sorry, the FTR debuted.
Oh yeah.
They attacked the Butcher and the Blade.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. What are the guys? I know you saw. Did you watch that? By the way, did you watch Dynamite? By the way, did you watch Dynamite? By the way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it was Janela and Private Party versus Matt Hardy. Hardy Boy. I'm sorry. 2009 Bucks. Matt Hardy. Right. With the Young Bucks.
That's what I was trying to figure out. They said because when Matt Hardy came out, when he went from Damascus to Team Extreme Matt Hardy, they said, "Can you do a couple years before this?" I thought that they was going with like Jobber, Young Buck look-alike
No,
Matt Hardy from like '95.
that was 2009 Matt Hardy when he turned on Jeff at the
Okay,
Rumble.
because I was like, I don't remember. I was like, I don't remember this attire. Like, I thought because they said before. Before means before they was with the Hardy. They didn't say after.
Well, yeah, that's what they meant. Kick pad wearing Matt Hardy. But so here's the thing about it. I think it was the fat one, the Butcher and the Blade.
Yeah, yeah, the butcher.
Was he wearing Vans?
Yes.
Why? Here's the thing. I own a pair of Vans. Let me be one thing clear. I own a pair of Vans. But if you are in a fight with someone that wears Vans and you lose, I cannot break bread with you. I'm just saying.
I mean, they were in there. I guess. I mean, they're out of their gimmick. They wasn't wearing like the leather and all that type of stuff. And Allie, who was the bunny, I guess was her new gimmick. Like she's not even a bunny no more. Like they X that for some reason.
No, but think about
She's
it
just
though, bro.
Allie.
Think about it though, bro. If you
I,
are
I,
wearing kick pads, if you're wearing Vans and you're getting your ass kicked by said person wearing Vans, nah, I can't break bread with you, man. I can't. I honestly, genuinely cannot break bread with you, if you will.
you said that when Janela was getting ready to fight Enzo at the Blink 182 concert.
Exactly. What's up, Andre? How you doing, brother? How you doing? And that's the thing about it, okay? And then FTR, they drove out. They showed up in some 50s like pickup truck, whatever, right? They show up, and it looks like they're gonna attack the Bucks, and they attacked the Butcher and the Blade, and they just had a stare down with the Young. They shook hands apparently.
Yeah, it looks like they're on this. I guess they're coming in as faces. I
For now,
guess.
here's the thing about it, and again, I throw this in the same category as Sean Spears. I think they're gonna have the match with the Young Bucks if they can. Wait it out until All Out, if you can. Granted, All Out gonna be in September, I think it is. Granted, the problem is we don't know where we don't know where it's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
So if you can, milk it till then. Because the last thing I want to see the last thing I want to see happen is for the Bucks and FTR to have the match take place at fucking Fyter Fest or some other random filler show. You wait for All Out for this match, and after that, that's it for the Revolt for FTR. What else can he do in AEW? That's it. That's the one match you want to see, and that's it. I don't know anyone that's telling me, oh, I want to see FTR versus the Best Friends. Maybe you want to see FTR versus the Lucha Bros. Maybe, but I don't see anyone saying, I want to see FTR versus Private Party or any other team. You kind of get the idea. Like I said before, I want to see them, once everything goes back to normal, explore the indies. Because I do want to see FTR versus the North from Impact Wrestling. I want to see that match. Right? But that's just besides the point. Also on the show, Hikaru Shida picked up a win. Or some random Brazilian girl who looked beautiful, but that's just beside the point. Moxley and Brian Cage had a back and forth. Taz did the talking, obviously. Orange Cassidy, I'll say this, bro, is growing on me, bro.
I'm a super fan.
I'm a fan. I knew it, bro. It's gonna happen. I knew you're like, no, bro, fuck this guy. Fuck him. But now...
Yeah, he's grown on me, man. I don't know what it is, but like, it's the video you showed me today sealed it. Like, it literally sealed it for me. I'm a super fan. I'm gonna get his merch. I'm gonna get everything.
He has, bro. He apparently is the top merch seller for AEW right now, bro. He's their top merch seller.
I get it. Like, I get it
I
now.
get it now, yeah, bro. He's like this I don't give a fuck character, bro.
Yeah.
Give him the world title. Holy shit, bro. Give him big platinum.
I ain't going there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Cody cut a promo as well on the show. He threw
Taking
jabs at
shots at WWE.
yeah, and you didn't think about it, bro. The idea that he'll never go back, I don't know. I doubt it. It's over. He's not going back. It's never happening.
Dude, I rolled my eyes once he said that. I was like, oh.
I get it. I get why he did it. I get why. But it's like, damn, bro. The idea of
Yeah,
him
dude.
defending the title every single week, I'm not big on. I'm really not. That's just me, of
I
course.
mean, at least he's doing what is supposed to be done for. I mean, he can. I wouldn't mind seeing a title defense every day,
Apparently, this is for
every
anyone.
week.
That's even people that are outside of AEW. Like, imagine who can they bring for this match. I mean, we'll see. Also, but again, for what it's worth, it's a Cody promo. It's Cody Rhodes
Yeah, this is why he's the heart and soul.
being the very Cena type, if you will, promo. It's not bad.
Yeah,
It really isn't
this is
bad.
why he's the heart and soul.
The belt
Yeah.
is still shit for now until they make it until they complete the title belt. But still, for now, it's still a shitty
I
belt.
think I think Cody don't want them to change it. He said he likes it the way it is.
Yeah, because the way it's presented. But we'll see. What I can say. There was a battle royal. I find it funny how both WWE and AEW this week had a battle royals. But we're in this
Yeah,
pandemic, and there's a battle royal done. Holy shit! Which Jungle
yeah,
Boy won. He beat Orange
which is
Cassidy.
weird.
He beat Orange Cassidy at the end. I thought Orange was
Yeah,
gonna
which is
win.
weird.
I was hoping he was gonna win, but no, that didn't happen.
Yeah, he's also AEW Wrestler of the Month
Yeah, of the week, of the
at
week,
the end.
of the week,
I thought it was the month.
of the week, of the week. It's funny too because apparently
Oh,
as well, we also had the thing with the inner circle, which led to the pep rally and all that shit. They're gonna give out. They had like boxes of shirts that they were gonna put out if they would have won, but they lost. It was like, now what the fuck do they do with all these shirts?
I thought
The
that was funny.
I thought it was funny as shit too. Apparently, what was it? Ortiz selling that he still can't hear for shit. I love that.
Yeah,
I fucking love that.
I thought that was funny too. I was like, oh man, he really can't hear.
He really can. Holy shit, this guy really can't hear. Vicky Guerrero was still there. So there's that as well.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't like that.
Oh, fine. I was fine with it. I was fine.
Yeah, I didn't
And
like
then we
it.
had the whole Mike Tyson brawl with Jericho at the end. Yes, Henry Cejudo was there. Vitor Belfort was
I thought that
there.
was dope.
Rashad Evans was there as well.
Oh, dreaded out. He looked so different. I
I
was
told
like,
you.
that's Rashad
He look like
Evans.
Rastafari now. He's a Rastafari now.
I was like,
Like
dang.
like
Well,
he
he does.
like he ready to drop the most fire reggae album, bro, of the summer. Like he's ready to drop one for real. He be the next Sean Paul. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that too. Over on SmackDown, we're gonna wrap this up in a little bit. SmackDown, honestly, the only thing you can talk about is the fucking battle, the whole segment with Jeff Hardy, the beginning of the show. I know a lot of people were upset with it. People were angry. Oh, this is too much. This is terrible. I can't take it. Oh, screw you, WWE. But yet, I mean, fucking the people that were saying this from what I saw on my timeline on Twitter, right? They kept it quiet when Matt Hardy was being drowned in that pool by fucking PNP.
I can't make that a good comparison.
Think about it though, right? The week it happened, all that stuff, the time that it happened, but they kept it quiet though. The diehards kept it quiet.
I guess so.
The way I look at it too is like, yo, WWE is trying to be cutting edge on Fox. Cause I'm pretty sure Fox like, hey, listen, we need you guys to be cutting edge, a little bit of cutting edge, right?
Yeah.
Because the last thing you want to do is have them start off with a match. And what? Then fucking what? You know what I mean? So I was fine with that. I was fine. What it was worth. So Elias was laying there on the floor. A car like it just ran into him. It was like literally crashing into a curb. Cops went to check the car. Apparently it was for Jeff Hardy's car. A paper drop with the information. There are liquor bottles. And apparently later you see Hardy in the bushes and he's in pain. In fucking pain and shit. He's out of it, basically, right? He's like, Elias, what? Couldn't believe it. Yeah, he gets arrested, by the way.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to face Daniel Bryan in the semifinal match for the Cruiserweight title tournament. For the Intercontinental title, right?
Yeah.
That ended up happening. Instead, Styles gets a buy-in. Because why would he, risk a spot, right? Bryan wanted to fight. So instead, Adam Pearce decided to make a battle royal to determine who would face Daniel Bryan in the semifinal match. Give them an opportunity, right?
Question.
Yes.
Question.
Should wait, Ben. Should wait.
When did Adam Pearce become the GM?
I don't know, but I didn't mind it though. I didn't mind. I feel like
this is the fifth match that he made, on television, on screen.
Maybe he's an assistant manager. I don't fucking know. But I was fine with it. I was totally fine with it. For what it's worth, right?
Yeah.
So there was that. You had Shorty G. You had Cesaro, Nakamura. I think it's Jey Uso. Right? In the match too.
Yeah.
Drew Gulak was back. Sheamus. And for what it was worth, again, it's funny because they talk about Battle Royal. Oh, everyone's been tested. But yeah, you're having a Battle Royal. You mentioned it during the time of a Battle Royal. It's like, what the fuck? So they have the match.
I mean, that's their buyout.
I know. Cesaro gets eliminated by Shorty G. Also, Shorty G eliminates Nakamura. I'm like, no. Why? Why, bruh? Why?
Yeah, no.
What really amazed me, they kept Jey Uso till the end. All the way till they gave you this hope. Like, holy shit, he might pull the shit off. But then it gets, oh shit, he's fighting Sheamus though. And Sheamus wins the Battle Royal. Goes on to face Daniel Bryan. And they're having the match. Hardy's music plays. Apparently, Hardy's back in the building after being arrested. Apparently, WWE.com stated that, he passed their sobriety test. So, in essence here...
So, he was framed.
He was framed I believe, by Sheamus. Because why would he not be? Think about it, right? Sheamus takes Hardy out of the tournament in the opening round, right?
Yeah.
And he got set up. And again, you get matches you get one or two matches out of those two. Likely a Backlash coming up.
Here's the thing, though.
Okay.
This is probably what happened.
What's gonna happen?
We all know he was framed. It's probably gonna come out as Sheamus, but you know who will expose that because he has to tell the truth. The hacker.
Yes, I'm sure the hacker will expose the truth. You see that it was probably Elias. My bad. It was Baron Corbin and Sheamus working together here to take out Elias and Hardy. Set the whole thing together. Likely.
All right.
But we'll see. We shall see what happens. So, Bryan gets to win. So, in the final, which will take place this Friday, 2 days before... wait a minute. Backlash is this Sunday, right?
No. It's 2 Sundays from now, yeah?
Okay. In your house is Sunday.
Wait a minute. In your house? I thought it was Saturday.
Let's check the calendar here. Let's check the calendar. WWE Backlash. Let's see here. June 14th.
And when is in your house?
I think this Sunday.
Okay.
So you're having this final, but yet you couldn't save it for the pay-per-view? That's what I would have done, honestly.
Yeah.
Save for the pay-per-view, give it time then, and then, build up to the finale. There's that.
Right.
Also, the thing that's on the show that made everyone laugh, Otis and Mandy Rose, dude. Their pool segment, dude.
Yeah, they
Hadn't,
said this was some reference from a movie. I
yeah, from
forget
like
the
back in
name
the
of it.
80s, yeah. Yeah, from back in the 80s.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hilarious.
These kids would us like people
Bro,
our age
Otis is
wouldn't know.
giving fat guy, he's giving guys like you and I hope, bruh. He's giving us hope.
I always had hope.
But you know what I mean? That he's giving the average fat guy hope, bruh. The fat guy
Oh
that shy,
yeah,
listen, the fat guy that shy to talk to a girl. That shy, you think about it. You know that kid in school, bruh. You probably went to school with
yeah,
this kid, the fat kid that was shy to talk to a girl, getting nervous as hell, hyperventilate. He's
yeah,
giving those people hope, yo. Hope for all the fat guys out there. Think about it, yo. Want
yeah.
money in the bank, about to get a world title shot, whatever he wants. He got the girl of his dreams, drinking peach champagne with his little peach, right? Making out in the pool, doing cannonballs and shit, bro. He's living the dream, bro. Oh fuck.
Yeah, yeah,
Sasha beat Alexa Bliss. She beat her in Jordan 11s. That's amazing.
yeah. The snake wasn't it the snakeskins?
I think so. Yeah, she beat her in Jordan 11s. Impressive. I was impressed by that.
Yeah, she always she's starting to get shoes comped to her from champ sports.
And apparently, Matt Riddle was making his way to SmackDown. The rumors were true.
Yeah,
Making his way to
and
SmackDown.
Kurt Angle endorsed him.
Kurt Angle endorsed him. Why the hell not? Why did he not?
Yeah,
Think about it, yo. The matches you think about this, right? Look at the SmackDown brand. You have Jeff Hardy, Daniel Bryan, Nakamura, Cesaro, Chad Gable. Think about this. Chad Gable and Jason Jordan popped up on the same episode of SmackDown. Let that sink in for a second. You have Drew Gulak, you have Braun
yeah,
Strowman, The Fiend, right? Kofi, Biggie, and then you have Matt Riddle to the mix. Again, technically also Goldberg. Bro, you have essentially, right? You have essentially here, right?
yeah,
The top brand. Granted, SmackDown is kind of like, you know, kind of the shits, but still, they are winning right now. They have the winning brand.
true that, bro.
So good on them for that, bro. Good on them, man. For real,
They
for
have
real.
more. Yeah, they have more of the wrestling.
Yes,
Yeah, the wrestling wrestlers.
absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, Otis is winning in life. Like with Chief. What's up, Chief? What's up, Court? What's up, Andre? Guys are also in the chat as well. But unless I'm missing anything else, Mike,
No, I think that's it.
I think that's it. Listen again. We talked about JD from New York earlier. If you're catching in now, scroll a couple minutes, like probably in the halfway point of the show. Talked about JD. Our thoughts on the whole thing that happened. Again, before we let this go, if you guys think this is the end of JD, it's over with, it's not happening, bruh. Not. At the end of the day, the guy takes a W, whether you guys like it or not.
Right.
At the end of the fucking day, that guy is also winning in this whole thing as well. Just saying. Just saying as well.
Yeah.
So there's that. Again, guys, let's all love each other. Not like that, but you kind of get the idea. All right. End of the day, all the cyberbullying and shit needs to stop. It really, really does. Yeah. It's not right.
Yeah.
I know right now, again, everyone's going through a difficult time. But again, let's just find some positivity and all this shit. You know?
Yeah.
At the end of the fucking day. Protest all you want. I'm fine with it. Believe me. I'm fine with people protesting. There's nothing wrong with it. It's your right. But the moment you start damaging shit, people's properties, then no, bro, you're not protesting. If you will.
Right.
Like there were protests. There were a protest. There was a protest yesterday here in Jersey, in Newark, which is like the largest town in Jersey. If you will, the largest city in New Jersey, almost right. People that I know went. People asked me if I wanted to go. I had to work that day, so I really couldn't go anyway. Even if I was off, I don't know. Cause the last thing I want to get involved in is this whole bullshit of people being shoved. And I've seen the video. I've seen the clips, Mike. I've seen it.
Me too.
It's
Me
like,
too.
bro, it's like,
Unnecessary stuff is happening,
Yeah,
and now it's even
and it's
happening to the
all
peaceful people.
and it's all because one guy, dude. One guy.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
All he had to do, he only had one job, bruh. Arrest the guy and that's it.
Yeah.
No, went the extra mile. But it's no, yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm really, really not. End of the day, again, if you want to protest, go ahead. It's your right to. At the end of the day, but do it. But again, don't damage people's property. Don't break shit. Like that's all this one video. And again, it sucks because it was again in Newark. People at City Hall were climbing the flagpoles and shit. And they brought down the American flag and started stomping on it and breaking it and shit. It's like, nah, bruh. It's not. That's not the way. That is not the way. Episode 4 of The Last Ride comes out this next Sunday, apparently. After In Your House. So I'm looking forward to that too. So that's gonna be it for us, guys. We thank you all for tuning in. They claiming that GF had heart disease. Oh yeah, my bad. George Floyd. I'm sorry, George Floyd had a heart disease. I don't know.
I mean, they probably did, but that still doesn't help the fact that a guy had his knee on his neck for 8 minutes.
Exactly. Anyway, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap this up now, guys. We thank you all for tuning in. You guys are awesome. So it's now officially midnight right here as I'm recording this, as we're doing the show live. Monday, it's June. I turn 30 in about 26 days from now. Holy crap is going to happen. I will be cutting my hair. I know. I'm going to do it. I am cutting away my luscious, beautiful hair. I know, Mike, you can't see it right now, but if you guys are in the live chat right now, if you're wondering how long my hair is, I'm pulling it down now. I'm pulling down my hair. I'm pulling it down right now. For you guys to wonder how long is my hair right now. Some people say I got the Pete Dunne look. Some people say like a fat Shinsuke Nakamura. With the hat on right now, I look like a 1995 Shawn Michaels, if you will. With the hat on, but I'm taking the hat.
He always wore his hat. He always wore his hat backwards.
So I'm, in the early 90s, he had the hat forward and shit. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true.
So this is how long my hair is right now, bro. If you're watching in the live chat in the live stream right now, you see how long is my hair.
Yeah, your hair's pretty long, bro. Yeah.
I got that. I got the fucking Shinsuke Nakamura look going forward. If I want to go Shinsuke, the Shinsuke route, there you go. It's the Shinsuke route, if you will. If I do the Pete Dunne route, it's the Pete Dunne route right here. But again, I love my hair, though. I love my hair, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, the part of me that doesn't want to cut it, if you will. But at the same time, it's like, I'm getting older. You know what I mean? I'm getting older. My hair's falling, too. It happens. It's like, yeah, bro. 3 years of having this, dude. 3 years almost.
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy. And I haven't even braided my hair.
I wish I could grow hair like that, man.
I wish I had your hair, bro. I wish I had your hair, dude.
No, man. Well, no, you don't want this.
Right in the chat. My hair. Guys, if you're watching the chat right now, this is how long my hair is right now. Holy crap. How long is my hair right now? I look like a smaller scale of Anthony Missionary Thomas from Wrestling Soup. His hair is long. His hair is long too. That's how long is my hair, yo. Holy crap, yo. Cutting this off soon. Before I'm 30, I'm cutting it off. It's time. It's gonna be crazy, bro. I hit 30 and I still have the long hair. That's gonna be crazy. I still have the hair. I might. I don't know. I want to cut it off. I really, really do. But at the same time, I love this hair. I love it. Here's the thing about it. When you have long hair and women start fucking with your hair, bro, it's like, yeah, it's a magnet, bro. It's a chick magnet. You better learn, bro. Having long hair gives you game. You know what else gives you game, bro?
What?
Having an iPhone. It's a confidence boost, yo, for real. Also a confidence boost.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I've realized that now. Like, yeah, bro, I missed out having. Samsung didn't give me shit, bro. Samsung didn't give me shit.
yeah. You gotta be like have like kids to get an Android.
Yeah.
You already gotta have somebody.
Luscious locks, man. Thank you, Acer. That's quite to look. That's quite the look you got there, Steven. Damn, LOL. It's a good hairstyle too. Luscious locks, man. It's gonna be hard to let it go. I know, bro. You know what's funny? I had longer hair like this 10 years ago. Granted, I had the entire hair, if you will, not just like now, like just my sides and shit. If you notice when I get my haircuts now, because I do sport a man bun, right? I get my sides cut, if you will, right? I get a one on my sides, like a brook up. I get a one though, right? Yeah,
Mm.
fun little fact. During this whole time of quarantine, right? I've been getting my haircuts. I know I shouldn't have. Oh, it's fucked up, bro. You think about it. If I grow my size right now, I'm gonna look ugly as shit.
Why you say that?
Because I cannot stand the fact that I'll be wolf. Have you seen DJ Khaled, bro?
Yeah.
No, bro. I refuse. I fucking refuse. I refuse, bro. Thankfully, my barber does house calls. I trust my barber, right?
Yeah.
So whenever he comes to the house, he cuts me outside. Doesn't
No,
come
okay.
doesn't come in the house. Doesn't come in the house. If I go to his spot, I'm in the garage. Like I cut there too. So again, what he does basically, in case you guys are wondering, so when I do the bun, right? I know people are watching on the webcam right now on the stream. Fuck it, I'll give you guys a tutorial for those of you got long hair. How do I do the man bun, right? So you grab this right here, right? The little elastic thing, right? The girl I used to date, she does cosmetology, so she taught me this shit, right? So you do the twirling shit, right? I do the twirl, right? So you gotta, twirl the shit up a little bit, right? And then you do this, right? And twirl it around your head almost, right? I'm at a point now, it's long enough. I don't need the elastic. I don't need the little band. I don't need it, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And I just lock it in here. I tuck the little piece underneath, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's there. Boom. My man bun. Again, the elastic is right here. I'm not even using it. If you're watching Mike, if you're watching in the stream, that's how I do it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's a delay, a few seconds.
So it's like that. Without the elastic. Granted, when I'm out in public and shit like that, I have this. Okay. Another thing too, I know we're gonna wrap this up and I'm dragging this shit about the whole JD thing. Again, he has fans all over the world. That's amazing, right? When he goes to shows, he gets recognized. That's awesome too. I think for a lot of the YouTubers nowadays, that's the goal. It's like, yeah, yo, when I go to a show, I want to get recognized by fans. And it's happened to me before. And I say this now too. And I ask it to everyone. When the world goes back to normal, okay? When the world goes back to normal and the pandemic is over and we're out at wrestling shows again, just do me a favor. When you see me at a wrestling show, okay? Don't view me like this big time podcaster. Don't treat me like this big YouTuber, because I'm not. Right? I'm not. I'm just Steve at the wrestling show. I'm just Steve. I'm not heel Steven. View me as the asshole that cut you off on the road. If you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. When you see me at the show, bro, if you guys see me at shows and shit, view me as that asshole that cut you off on the road, if you will. Now that's a man bun. Nice, thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man. Seriously, just view me as that. If I buy me a drink, I appreciate it. Cool. It happened before. SummerSlam weekend, 2016, 2017. Fan bought me a drink. I'm like, yeah, cool, bro. Thank you, appreciate it. Takeover Brooklyn 2. The ticket guy recognized me.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you're heel Steven. Like, yeah, how do you know? Yeah, man, I'm watching your stuff. I'm like, thanks, bro. Thank you.
That crap would never happen here.
I mean, again, just give it time, bro. But even if that, dude, even if it happens, don't think of yourself, oh, I'm the shit, man. Haha, look at me. No, just be
I
humble,
might
bro.
a little bit.
Yeah, inside, yeah. Yay. Start doing the, ever watch Family Matters, bro, when you were growing up?
Yeah.
The episode where Laura and Waldo went on a date, and Laura asked him to dance,
Yeah.
and fucking Waldo's in the fucking slow dance. He goes from James Brown to Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yeah.
Like that, like, you know, inside you start doing that shit. But it's like, nah, bro, like, yo, cool. You feel me?
All right.
I don't even throw my business card. I don't even have a business card. I don't even like, nah, like, yeah, you know, I don't even go, you know, I'm a big YouTuber, you know. No, I don't do that shit. I don't. I used to back in the day. But nah, bro. I'll tell you this quick little story before I wrap this up. Quick little story. WrestleMania 29, my first Mania, right? I just got about 100 subscribers. I was like a 120, right? Going into that weekend, I thought I was the shit. I thought my shit didn't stink. I thought I was like the best, right? Going into that weekend, I'm like, yeah, people are gonna know who the fuck I am. That's right, yo. You get what I'm saying? I thought that. I get to Ring of Honor that day with Walter.
Nothing.
Guess how many people recognize me at the show?
0.
One person. Peter Gilmore. But that's beside the point. Because we used to feud, and that's the past. Oh, just one person. That's it. Got the entire weekend. No one knew who the fuck I was. And I got that weekend, I got humbled. Take a big old pie, humble pie, bro. So my advice to all the young up and coming channels in the community, in the platform, right? Don't view this shit like a job. Don't view this like a job. This is not a job. This will never be a job. Don't let the likes of Brian Zane, and again, I like Brian Zane. I met the guy before. I met him. All right, so don't think that I'm taking jabs or anything like that, right? But when I hear, again, the wrestling content, the big names, if you will, right, that treat this shit like a job, it's not a job. They're lying to you. It's all broke. It's all broke. It's all smoking mirrors, if you will. It becomes a job, a begging job, if you will. Not when you get subscribers and you get recognized. No, it's when YouTube decides to hand these said content creators free health insurance, 401k, a retirement plan. That's the only time I will ever consider YouTube as a full-time job. Until then, everyone is calling this shit a full-time job. My message from me to all of you out there, fuck you. Fuck you. That's fair, right, Mike?
I guess so.
Again, just kill that noise for real, bro. Just kill that noise. You feel me? Anyway, I know we're going along now, but I want to thank all of you for tuning in. I love you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Right? At the end of the fucking day, you can check out the podcast on all the podcasting platforms: Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, Podbean, not Podbean anymore, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts, Anchor, which is an official sponsor of Around the Point. Also, another sponsor is Honey. Let Honey save you money. Right? Get instant deals and coupons and promo codes on all your online shopping by using the special link to sign up. And once you do that, you can start saving. It works with all major sites such as Amazon, eBay, WWE Shop apparently as well. For all my sneakerheads out there, it does work with GOAT, right? Nike, Adidas, Reebok, you name it. It works with all major sites. It will help you find the best deals for what you're trying to buy online. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. All right, I also have Instagram as well, all that stuff. Check me out there. Big Mike, let them know. Where can they check you out, brother?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Big Mike's WRS on Twitter and subscribe to me on YouTube at Big Mike's Wrestling Recap Show.
With that being said, guys, hate, comment, and subscribe. He is Big Mike. I am Steve. We love you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Yes. Thank you, Acer. This is a nice looking man bun. I might be cutting this off soon. I don't know yet. I'm debating it. We'll see. And this has been, more importantly, another episode of Around the Point. Good night, everyone.